Yes, online students, good morning everyone. So we'll see the meaning and scope of anthropology. See, if you see this word anthropology, it is a combination of two Greek words, anthropos plus logos. So anthropos means man, logos means study, that is simply the study of man. See, if you see this word man, this is not a gender neutral term. Or not an inclusive term. Because it doesn't include women, no? So later they replace this term man with mankind, and still it is not a gender neutral term, and because of the opposition from feminists, this was later replaced by human beings or humankind. So human beings or humankind is more gender neutral and inclusive term. So this is what is anthropology. You can take down these ones, you can take down these particular. So anthropology is simply the study of human beings or humankind, or the study of humanity is what is anthropology. Simple. See, different scholars have given different definition of anthropology, and in order to understand the meaning of anthropology, we can see certain definitions given by various scholars. Okay. So next we can write, different scholars have defined anthropology in different ways. Different scholars have defined anthropology in different ways, some of which are given below. See, you can see some definitions which include the term man. So these were the definitions which were given earlier, but after the term man was replaced by human beings or humans or humankind, and some definitions were given based on these inclusive. So these are the later definitions and the most, what you can say, recent. So we'll see some definitions which include man. We shall also see some definitions which include a more gender neutral term. Yes. So if you want to write like this something, you can write. So some definitions which include man or these are the earlier definitions. Earlier definitions. First one, A.L. Kroeber, Alfred L. Kroeber. Alfred L. Kroeber. He defined anthropology as the science of man. Defined anthropology as the science of man. Yes. Theodore Waits. Theodore Waits. He defined anthropology as the science of nature of man. Science of nature of man. According to Melville J. Herskowitz, Melville J. Herskowitz. M.J. Herskowitz you can write. M.J. is Melville J., not Michael Jackson. Melville J. Herskowitz, you can write M.J. Herskowitz. Herskowitz. V-I-T-S. He defined anthropology as the study of man and his works. Yes. Next one is Clyde Kluckhohn. C-L-Y-D-E K-L-U. This is K-L-U. C-K-H-O-H-N. Clyde Kluckhohn. Out of all the sciences, please write, out of all the sciences that studies various aspects of man, anthropology comes nearest to the total study of man. Anthropology comes nearest to the total study of man. So you can see Alfred L. Kroeber, what is he saying? Anthropology is the science of man, science of nature of man, study of man and his works. And Clyde Kluckhohn is saying, out of all the sciences we study about various aspects of man, anthropology comes closest or nearest to the total study of man. So you can see in all these definitions you have the word man, which is not a gender neutral term. So I suggest that you don't write these ones, isn't it? Generally it is important to write more inclusive ones, isn't it? If they are asking meaning of anthropology, then you may write it. But otherwise in any other place you want to write a definition, I would ask you to write these ones, because these are gender neutral and inclusive, isn't it? If you are only addressing man, then what about women? They will get angry. Online are already angry. You get me? So it is very important you use this one, because it is not only man. When you are saying human beings or humankind or humanity, it refers to man, women, and as well as transgender. So it is always important to write a gender neutral term and an inclusive term. That is why I suggest you to write these definitions if you are willing to write in somewhere in your answers. But in order to understand how this definition has evolved over a period of time, we are seeing some definitions which include this one. We are also seeing some definitions which include these terms. Yes. Next, Chris Hirst. Chris Hirst, Hirst. Anthropology is the study of human beings, their culture, study of human beings, their culture, their behavior, their, it's not they, their behavior, their beliefs, and their ways of surviving, Jacob and Stern. Jacob and Stern. Anthropology is the scientific study of humans, their physical, cultural, social development, and their behavior since their appearance on the earth, So this is another definition. Triton College. Anthropology is the study of humankind in all areas and in all periods of time. Simple. Next one, Western Kentucky University. Western Kentucky University. Anthropology is the study of human culture and biology in the past and in the present. So according to Western Kentucky University, what is anthropology? Is the study of human culture and biology in the past and in the present. So these definitions you can see. What according to Chris Hirst, anthropology is the study of humans, their culture, their behavior, their beliefs and their ways of surviving. Physical, cultural, social development and behavior of human beings since their appearance on planet Earth is Jacob's term. Triton College, study of humans in all areas, all periods of time. All areas means across all the societies in the world. All periods of time means from past to present. Western Kentucky University, what they are saying? Study of culture and biology in the past and in the present. Simple definitions. So I have a variety of them you can use. I can give you more, but slowly and gradually can take. First day only I don't want you to bother. Yes. So these are some definitions, earlier ones, later or the most recent one. There are some general definitions also which are more broader and more inclusive. So these are not given by any particular scholar, but these are some general statements or general definitions which are more broader. See, I think 2 or 3 years back, I think UPSC has asked a question which defines anthropology and it asked to elaborate the statement. So the definition of anthropology which UPSC has given is anthropology is systematic, objective and holistic study of humankind in all places and in all times. This is the statement they have given and they have asked to elaborate. You get my point? We will write that one only. Please write. Anthropology is a systematic, objective, holistic study of humankind in all places and in all times. All places, all times. So if you know the meaning of these words, you may elaborate this particular statement. So today we are just starting, we just will try to understand these terms superficially. In-depth knowledge you will gain over a period of time. So what is systematic? What do you call something systematic? Oh, systematic is something which is not random. It is well structured and organized. So it is as per a fixed plan or which is methodical in nature. So anthropological studies are not random, because when we say that we are studying every aspect of human being, sometimes it may make you feel that we are studying anything randomly about human being, but it is not like that. It is a systematic study. You get my point? So put the side heading systematic, you can write few lines on it. Systematic means well structured and organized or as per a fixed plan, or as per a fixed plan. It also means methodical, which follows certain theories, collects data through specific methods, etc. In short, systematic is something which is not random. So simply systematic means step by step, orderly study, logical study. You understood this term? Put the side heading objective. See, when we say objective in anthropology or in general, we are saying that objective studies are unbiased studies. So how a person will be biased? A person will be biased by their culture. The culture from which we come from or the society to which we belong will create some kind of beliefs in our mind, through which we try to judge other cultures, and in turn we may consider our cultures to be superior than other cultures. Such an attitude is known as ethnocentrism. So ethnocentrism is something, or a false attitude, or a feeling of, or a false assumption, or a feeling of superiority of one's own culture over other. In simple terms, if I am thinking that my culture is better than others' culture, then I am an ethnocentrist. If you are thinking like that, then you are an ethnocentrist, isn't it? But here anthropological studies demand culturally relativistic studies. That means trying to understand the cultures from insiders' point of view. So if the study has to be objective, then the person has to be unbiased, culturally neutral or culturally relativistic, which will help us understand other cultures well. You get my point? So objective studies are unbiased studies, not affected by one's own feelings and emotions. So please write objective. Yes. Everyone. Yes, what you are asking is right. A feeling of pride should be there on your culture, but it should not be imposed on others. So on this aspect also, if you see this particular attitude of ethnocentrism, based on the degree or the level or intensity, ethnocentrism is of three types. One is known as positive ethnocentrism, and the other two are negative and extremely negative ethnocentrism. Positive ethnocentrism everyone should have, because it reflects in patriotism and nationalism, isn't it? And it increases the in-group solidarity and loyalty. And definitely everyone should be positively ethnocentric, because you should be loyal to your group, If you extrapolate, you have to be loyal to your country. So you have to have that feeling of patriotism, which should be there. But the other two are there, negative and extremely negative, are undesirable. So ethnocentrism is not an absolute term if you go into the details, because some part of ethnocentrism is required, is desirable, but most of it are undesirable. So you getting my point? So the term is not an absolute term. But generally when we are comparing ethnocentrism and cultural relativism, we take it on absolute sense. Even cultural relativism also is not absolute, because cultural relativism also doesn't help you every time. I will get into the details later. But I want to say that whatever we are coming across or reading are generally not absolute. They are usually used relative to one another. Yes. So objective. Objective means unbiased, or unaffected by one's own feelings and emotions. For your understanding, you can write not to be ethnocentric. Please write not to be ethnocentric. Not to be ethnocentric. Spelling you want? But be culturally relativistic. But be culturally relativistic. So that is what is this objective. Holistic. Next one is holistic. Holistic means comprehensive, or maybe with respect to every possible dimension, isn't it? This holistic nature of subject is something very important. We'll discuss slowly and gradually. But holistic means comprehensive or total study. Please write holistic. Holistic means comprehensive study, comprehensive, or total study, comprehensive or total study, or maybe study of every possible aspect, study of every possible aspect, study of every possible aspects, or maybe you can write a 360-degree study, a 360-degree study. A part study, if this is holistic study, a part study, so focusing on one particular part is atomistic or reductionist approach or reductionist study. So if holistic is the whole or total study, atomistic or reductionist approach is a part study. This generally deals with, or maybe this is generalization, and this is specialization or specialized studies. Just a comparative account. Holistic means comprehensive. Simply, holistic means comprehensive. So what is holistic? Comprehensive study, or studying every possible aspect, or a 360-degree study, or 360-degree viewpoint, yes, or the total study. All places. Next one is all places.
Is anthropology as a subject or generalist subject?
Yeah, not necessarily, but by and large it inclines towards generalization. But you have this one also, this area also. Like say for example, you take anthropology as a subject, as holistic. Each branch of anthropology you can take as an atomistic approach. Or maybe you can take each branch of anthropology as a holistic study of a particular thing. Each topic under that may be seen as an atomistic approach. Say for example, socio-cultural anthropology. In that one, part studies are marriage, family, kinship. So it's a descriptive term. But here holistic is with respect to everything related to human being. But yes, earlier it was largely inclined towards generalistic nature. But as the subject evolves, what happens? It becomes or moves towards more and more specialization. Is more diversification, more specialization, isn't it? So that is the thing. All places, you know, you can write whatever the places you know. You see, all places here means across all the societies in the world. Please write. All places means across all the societies in the world. So obviously it includes tribal societies. Please write. It includes tribal societies, non-tribal societies. Or maybe rural societies, rural societies, urban societies. Or maybe simple societies or complex societies. Simple or complex societies, etc. All times means all times, all times. So from past to present. So we are studying about past events, we are also studying about present events, isn't it? So past, all times include from past to present. What happened in the past and what is happening in the present. So this is the thing. In modern anthropology there is futuristic perspective also. So you can write it studies about things happened in the past. Anthropologist studies about various things happened in the past and which are happening at the present, which are happening at the present. See, generally we study past, we also study present in order to overcome certain difficulties or problems that may experience in the future. So here you can write, in modern anthropology, there is futuristic perspective also. There is futuristic perspective also. Isn't it? You understand this one now? Why we are studying past and present? In order to overcome certain challenges that we may experience in the future. So without that one, the subject will not be any relevant. Not only our subject, every other subject, isn't it? Why we are studying history? So that such kind of mistake should not be committed again. Yes or no? But it looks like no one learns from the lessons of history. So the same thing will occur periodically. People were fighting on many things, even some form or the other they are fighting even today. isn't it? So no one learns from the lessons of history, and that is why history repeats itself. These kind of questions are, or these kind of quotations come from what is happening over a period of time. But generally we have to learn from our mistakes and then improve. But societies by and large, at a larger picture, it looks like they are not learning from each other. That is why there are so many active conflicts across the world, isn't it? So that is all times. So this is how we are explaining each of them, and this is, you can see that it is more broader than the definitions earlier, isn't it, and more wider. Who gave this one? No, this was a statement asked by UPSC. You can also make your own one statement and try to elaborate it. I think it was asked for a 15 marker. As we move forward, you will get more and more knowledge, but to start with, I think you have the basic information which is required to elaborate this statement. Yes, you have any questions on this one? You are most welcome to ask. Shivam, I think you have a poor internet connection. You are logging off and logging in. So make sure you have a good internet connection, otherwise you will be disturbed because you did not listen for some time. If you have any questions, you can ask. Online students, anyone, any question you can ask. Bhavya Sri Varma, your camera is not on. Online students, you have any questions, or are you happy? Okay. Yes.
The question is about explaining the meaning of anthropology. How to support
Yeah, if they ask, explain the meaning of anthropology, whatever we are discussing now, as it is, isn't it? Definitely you have to quote. Otherwise, yesterday we have seen a subject-specific terminology and how to make or how to bring the anthropological perspective by including anthropological studies, anthropologists, their works, their contributions, or the perspective which is there. But generally there is less chance that they will ask, write the meaning of anthropology. Maybe if they ask, this is the structure. Otherwise, mostly they will ask the statement, they will give a particular statement, and then they will ask you to elaborate. That was asked only once now, or they can come up with a different thing, isn't it? And depending on your understanding, you should be able to answer. And anyway, as I said, you should be fully equipped to do such kind of thing. They are very easy questions. I don't think this will be a matter of problem anytime, isn't it? Yes. One more general definition we'll write, then we'll finish this one and then go to scope. Just one more general definition we'll write. So this is one what we have seen. One more we will write. Yes, please write. Anthropology is a holistic study it's a holistic study of human beings which is interdisciplinary which is interdisciplinary in nature and has an integrated approach full stop. Don't it studies all possible aspects of human beings across all times, all levels, and all spaces. Across all times, all levels, all spaces. Yes. So it is a holistic study. We know what is holistic study. Interdisciplinary. Inter means between. So it has connections with the other disciplines. And then integrated. We are integrating some methods or some approaches of other subjects into the field of anthropology. Now, what is all possible aspects? All possible aspects include physical or biological aspects, social and cultural aspects, linguistic aspects, and archaeological aspects. In syllabus, if you see 1.3, you have different branches of anthropology, which deals with the study of different aspects of human beings, or all aspects of human beings. What are they? All possible aspects. If you want to write, you can write all possible aspects of human beings include, all possible aspects of human beings include physical or biological aspects, social and cultural aspects, linguistic aspects, and archaeological aspects. What is this all times? Past, present, and futuristic perspective. The same thing. All levels include different stages of development. Maybe we have seen non-tribal, tribal and non-tribal, simple or modern, rural, urban, isn't it? All levels, different levels of development. Because in a simple society or tribal society or rural society, the level of development is less with respect to materialistic things. But in a modern society or a complex society, you can see well developed things, particularly with respect to materialistic aspects, isn't it? Civilizational advancement is more in urban or complex societies or modern societies or non-tribal societies, but they are relatively underdeveloped in case of a tribal society or a rural society or a simple society. All spaces, next one is all spaces. See, when we say space, it means in this particular juncture, it is the variation that occur between various societies or various cultural groups. At this given point of time, you can see there are so many variations. There are so many societies who have their own cultural practices, and there are different forms of cultural practices. Not everyone is having the same practice, isn't it? There is difference, there is variability of these practices. So all spaces here refers to, please write, all spaces here refers to the variations that occur between various groups at a given particular point of time. At a given particular point of time. You get it, right? So this is another broader definition. Most probably you would have understood what is the meaning of anthropology. Yes? Sure? So what is anthropology? Tell what you have understood. You first forget about definitions. Tell what you understood in your own words. A holistic study of human beings. Good. Anything. Scientific and nature of study of human being. Okay. Oh, very good. Evolution of humankind across all times, you are saying. Evolution itself means times, but yes, the genuine effort. No problem. You can contribute. Online students also, please interact. Study of humankind in all possible aspects. Okay, good. Just let me know your understanding. You can type. You can type in your chat box. What you? Yes, please.
Yes, so study of perspective in all time, all spaces. We study everything related to human, whatever humans are present, like in
Ah, very good, very good. You're studying everything related to human beings in the past and in the present. You are saying.
all spaces where they live, where they exist.
Yes, you are right. You are right. You are able to understand now what is anthropology. Yes. Tell me what you understood about anthropology. Anything. Don't feel scared. Okay. Nothing will happen if you don't answer. What will I do?
Study of human beings from time to time, their behavior, social.
Study of human beings time to time. Yes. Please. Online students are not cooperating. Non-cooperation movement they are conducting. Okay. But anyway, you study with respect everything with respect to human being is what is anthropology. Yes. Some sayings you can write. Some quotes you write. Quotes or sayings. Some quotes. Or sayings of various anthropologies. So it is simply saying. According to Ruth Benedict, the purpose of anthropology is to make the whole world safe for human differences. Anthropology is to make the whole world safe for human differences. Safe for human differences. That means anthropology is a peacemaker. Peace as in peace. Isn't it? So human differences are there, isn't it? With respect to physical attributes, with respect to color of the skin, or maybe external appearance, with respect to genes, with respect to societies, culture, beliefs, so many things, isn't it? So because of differences, there could be conflicts, which we have seen, which continue to be in one form or the other, isn't it? Like regionalism, communalism, ethnic clashes, isn't it? Linguistic chauvinism, isn't it? So all these are conflicts or differences, and because of that differences only people fight for their rights, or maybe they want to show their superiority on others, or I don't know what. But people do fight for these kind of things. So human differences are inevitable. There are a number of societies, so many cultural practices, and as an anthropologist, we have to understand this and try to promote peace and harmony. So this is a wonderful saying. The purpose of anthropology is to make the whole world safe for human differences. Yes. Next, Margaret Mead. Fundamentals of anthropology. Fundamentals of anthropology are essential for wisdom. fundamentals of anthropology are essential for wisdom. So that means by learning anthropology, you're going to become wiser. Isn't it? By learning the experiences of people in their habitat or culture, definitely you will become wiser, isn't it? So it will imbibe so many values in you. So according to Margaret Mead, the fundamentals of anthropology are essential for wisdom. According to Charlotte Neely, anthropology is a way of life. Anthropology is the way of life. Is the way of life. Full stop. In whatever I do, I am an anthropologist. In whatever I do, I am an anthropologist. So you also knowingly or unknowingly is an anthropologist. That is just that you don't know the subject, isn't it? Because we are always trying to understand, learn, observe other cultures. We are thinking about how we have evolved over a period of time, isn't it? All these are matters of study of every human being. So obviously we are all anthropologists. So that is what she is saying. Yes. So these are some saying. You can write one more. Alfred L. Kroeber. Anthropology is the most humanistic of the sciences, and the most scientific of the humanities, You get my point? So this is the thing, scientific of humanities. So that is why anthropology is considered as a biosocial science, or half science, half arts. You get my point? So these are some sayings on anthropology. You have any questions on meaning, you can ask. Otherwise we'll move on to the scope of anthropology. Yes, please. The whole world safe for human differences.
Like anthropologists, they study different languages, different ethnicity, different groups, they study it, but how they contribute in making peace, like they struggle.
See, when you understand these practices, you should be able to facilitate the communication between different cultural groups. And every time we write, effective communication, dialogue is a better way of solving rather than fighting. Maybe in international relations, you would have always written dialogue, diplomacy, soft diplomacy, cultural exchanges. Cultural exchanges is soft diplomacy, isn't it? Maybe cultural exchanges or promoting music, dance, drama is a way of understanding each other's culture. Once you understand each other's culture, we will be able to appreciate them instead of fighting. isn't it? So this is a kind of soft diplomacy. So by an anthropologist, through their understanding of these local cultures, what they are able to do, they are able to facilitate communication, bridge the gap between two different societies or more societies. They are also able to bridge that trust deficit. You getting my point? Trust deficit also is there. So in this in these places, an anthropologist plays an important role by establishing effective communication, isn't it? Establishing a dialogue or maybe diplomacy, or maybe what you say, by any other name. You get my point. So that is about so you are understanding all these things. So it is expected that you are a torch bearer for all of the societies, because you are able to, you can educate others. You can, if a person is having different dietary habits, or if groups of people are having different religious beliefs, it is quite normal, isn't it? And the people, obviously, as I said, the anthropologist is definitely a peacemaker, because he or she is expected to make others understand that these differences are normal, isn't it? Say for example, earlier people were fighting on skin color, racism. People fought on religion, isn't it? All throughout the history, people fought on their ethnic group. Why? Because they fail to understand that what is normal to us, their cultural practices are normal to them. So in today's world, if you see, in the era of globalization, there are no boundaries, no? That a free flow of goods and services across different nations, isn't it? Or interconnectedness of various cultures and societies across the world. So in the era of globalization, it is very important that people have to understand each other's cultures well, isn't it? And there are no barriers. Yes or no? Everyone is moving from one place to another place, and maybe in Delhi you would have seen people from all over the country, which is normal, but you are also seeing people from all over the world. Yes or no? In other countries it may be also the same thing. So in the era of globalization, it is important that the role of anthropologists is increasing day by day, because they will be able to create awareness of cultures. Maybe social media, you can see, no, in YouTube or Instagram, you are seeing different cultural practices. By seeing that, what you are slowly and gradually, you may develop a favorable attitude, isn't it? Or maybe such kind of cultural practices may become normal, isn't it? So you will not experience something like cultural shock. Some practices are different from you. What will happen? You will think, oh, what is this? Your mind will get shocked. We will experience from tomorrow. You get me? So this an anthropologist can facilitate communication, bridge the gap, and bridge the trust deficit also, and gain the confidence of each other, isn't it? And making people aware that these differences are quite normal and universal. You get me? Scope. Yes, any other question following that one you can ask, otherwise we'll go to scope. Scope. Scope of anthropology. Yes. Oh, we know it as an abstract form of conscience. What do you want to elaborate? Smriti Rupa. Very abstract form of conscience. Elaborate. how can we actually link the fundamentals to wisdom? See, being culturally neutral is the biggest uh, value, isn't it? Being unbiased is the biggest value, isn't it? It is very difficult to be unbiased. We simply think that you said no abstract form. We abstractly think that we are unbiased, but we are definitely biased, everyone, and it's very difficult to be unbiased. Maybe in ethics, you are writing, no? Nolan committee, selflessness is unbiased, neutral. These are very difficult to practice. Objectivity is a value. Cultural relativism is a value. Having a humanistic approach is a value, because upholding the entire humanity is needs a lot of compassion or empathy or something else like that. In our ethos itself, we have this principle Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We simply write it in our answers, but we actually don't know what it is. That means whole world is one family, but we consider ours only is our family. Isn't it? So cultural relativism is a value, being objective is a value, then being or adopting a humanistic approach is a value. All these values are intrinsic to the subject. Not only anthropology, other subjects also have their own values, but here we are speaking with respect to our subject, so that is why these are very difficult to practice. Very means very difficult to practice. It is near to impossible to be a unbiased person. At every stage, you know, somehow or the other you are slightly tilted, and in order to be unbiased or neutral, you should be the most evolved person in the society. And once you are the most evolved person, obviously you will be able to show path to others. Okay, now don't think like a god man or god woman. It's of no use. Sir, didn't you think anthropology should be incorporated in academics along with the human biological sciences? Yeah, if you ask me, I would definitely say yes only, but it is a matter of consideration of various boards and the departments, isn't it? Yes, otherwise the anthropology, like sociology, these kind of subjects no one will study, no? Yes or no? Generally, because you have less, in school days, people have less exposure. People from South India will study either medicine or engineering, and the third one is going abroad. Apart from that, no other person is a human being in South India. This is the mob mentality. In North India, accounts, law, arts, commerce, these kind of things, and mostly they are inclined towards bureaucratic services or politics and government job. So South India nowadays this awareness has come with respect to these things. Otherwise mostly foreign and business, because in South India economic aspects play an important role, in North India political aspects play an important role. That kind of bifurcation is there with respect to the mentality also. You get my point? So people have different ways, and as I said, no, people like children should be aware of all these things. They have to know all these subjects in their school days. So that is what maybe Sneha is saying. In school, how many of you know anthropology? I also don't know, by the way. How many of you know sociology, or maybe psychology, philosophy, or maybe public administration or something? These kind of things now are gaining little bit more traction. But actually generally no one want to become an anthropologist or a sociologist, isn't it? Or maybe, but such kind of, because of lack of awareness also people are restricted. They cannot explore more opportunities because they don't have the prospect of studying a particular subject. They only know few things: medicine, engineering, and nowadays medicine and engineering also either AIMS or IIT. That means all others are, no, this is kind of discrimination, no? Yes or no? So where is unbiasedness? Yes, but yes, there is a need to create awareness on all social sciences or social studies, humanities, arts, and different disciplines, so that people may voluntarily choose them in their childhood, and they can carve out a niche in that particular subject, isn't it? Yes or no? How many of you have voluntarily become what you want to be? It's a difficult thing, it's a debatable, it's an arguable thing, isn't it? So, but yes, there is a need to create awareness on different areas of study from school days, so that they will be able to, children will be able to select a subject of their choice and do detailed studies. Only then they will be able to contribute to the subject and contribute to the society. Yes or no? So I would agree with you, Sneha. Yes. Scope. See, scope means the extent of study or the subject matter of study. That means what you are studying in this particular subject. So you can write the syllabus, isn't it? So scope is extent or subject matter of study. So what we are studying in anthropology is the scope of anthropology. Here you can write one saying, according to Ember and Ember, please write, according to Ember and Ember, the scope of anthropology is broad, both historically as well as history. The scope of anthropology is broad, both historically and geographically. Historically and geographically. Now, listen, then you can write. So we are studying about physical aspects or biological aspects. Studying about physical or biological aspects of human beings is physical or biological anthropology. Studying of socio-cultural aspects, society and culture and human behavior comes under socio-cultural anthropology. Studying about linguistic aspects comes under linguistic anthropology, and studying about archaeological aspects comes under archaeological anthropology. So within each of this branch you have different sub branches. All these collectively becomes the scope of anthropology. Yes. So please write. The study of anthropology includes four main branches. First one is physical or biological anthropology. Physical or biological anthropology. So what all we are studying under physical and biological anthropology, we are going to write like this. You get my point? So what we are studying in physical or biological anthropology, we'll write here, each line. You get my point? We study about human evolution, please write. We study about human evolution, human biology, human variations, human variations, human genetics, human genetics, paleontology, primatology, neontology, ethology, ecological anthropology, medical anthropology, epidemiological anthropology, nutritional anthropology, anthropometry, forensic anthropology. So these are different topics which are scattered in your syllabus, which we study as a part of physical or biological anthropology. So what we are studying in physical or biological anthropology: human evolution, human variations, human biology, human genetics, paleontology, primatology, neontology, ethology, ecological anthropology, medical anthropology, epidemiological, nutritional, anthropometry, forensic anthropology. So syllabus copy we have given you, no? If you go through that, you will be able to locate them. So all these we are going to study in physical anthropology. Is just the basic concept, but not in depth. So you got my point? So now, what you study in socio-cultural anthropology? Put the side heading socio-cultural anthropology. Socio-cultural. So in socio-cultural anthropology, you study familial anthropology, which is about marriage, family, kinship; economic anthropology, political anthropology, anthropology of religion, developmental anthropology, so to certain extent ecological anthropology, epidemiological anthropology, medical anthropology, nutritional anthropology also has socio-cultural linkages. So what you are studying: familial anthropology, economic anthropology, political, then anthropology of religion, then developmental anthropology, then ecological, epidemiological, medical, and nutritional. All these four we have seen here, no? These have a biocultural approach. So we study biological aspects or physical related aspects, and we also study socio-cultural related aspects. You get my point? So that is why I have written them here also. Next one is linguistic anthropology. Linguistic. So what we are studying in linguistic anthropology, you can write historical linguistics, structural linguistics, social linguistics, psycho linguistics, ethno semantics. In linguistic anthropology, we are studying historical linguistics, structural linguistics, social linguistics. Why you have written psycho? Psycholinguistics, please write now. Psycholinguistics, ethnosemantics. So these are the various aspects that we study under linguistic anthropology. You get my point? Archaeological anthropology, prehistoric archaeological anthropology, text free archaeological anthropology, text free, text aided archaeological anthropology, text aided, salvage, SALVAGE, salvage archaeological anthropology, then another one is ethno archaeology. So these are the different topics. All these topics somewhere here and there in your syllabus, they are found dispersed. So in archaeology, we are studying prehistoric, text free, text aided, salvage and ethno archaeology. Do you get me? So these are this is the scope of each of these branch. So physical, socio-cultural, linguistic, archaeological, isn't it? And we have written what all we are studying under each of these branches, which are there in your syllabus. Next paragraph you can write the applications of all these areas of study comes under applied anthropology, a term which was coined by D.G. Brinton. A term which was coined by D.G. Brinton. Applied anthropology is synonymous with action anthropology. A term which was coined by Saltax. So all the applications of different branches and sub branches comes under applied anthropology, is sometimes used synonymously with action anthropology. Synonymously with action anthropology. Name of the person, Saltax. Yes, online students, are you with me? Yes. So these are the different areas of study. Some emerging frontiers are there, or emerging areas of study are there. You can write them also. Next paragraph you can write. Some of the emerging fields or areas of study, please write. Some of the emerging fields or areas of study. Include, you can write public anthropology, public anthropology, business and organizational anthropology, business and organizational anthropology, entrepreneurial anthropology, entrepreneurial, space anthropology, marine anthropology, digital anthropology, etc. Digital anthropology, etc. So these are the different areas of study. You can see the scope of anthropology is very broad, isn't it? Conclusion you can write. Conclusion you can write. According to University of Louisville, according to University of Louisville, anthropology is at once easy to define, difficult to describe. Its subject matter is both exotic and commonplace, Its focus is both macroscopic, microscopic and sweeping. Is both microscopic and sweeping. Sweeping means macroscopic. So anthropology is easy to define, difficult to describe. Subject matter, we are studying all societies, both indigenous and exogenous. We are also studying microscopic aspects and macroscopic things, isn't it? So that is the scope of anthropology. See, here we did not discuss any of these terms. We have just seen what we are studying, but we did not discuss about any of these terms. We did not see what is paleontology, we did not see like what is primatology, neontology, ethology, ecological, or whatever may be. Yes or no? We have just seen what we are studying. Do you know what is epidemiology? Epidemiology is the study of origin and spread of diseases. So if we are studying about origin and spread of diseases, then it is epidemiological. If we are studying about nutritional aspects, then it is nutritional. Anthropometry is measuring different parts of the body in order to make certain equipment which can be used by human beings. Forensic anthropology is an investigative science, isn't it? Medical anthropology, it deals about medicines and other things related to tribal societies and non-tribal societies. Studies about ecological aspects like acclimatizations, adaptations, so on and so forth. This is about animal behavior, ethology. This deals with a comparative account of apes and human being. Primatology is the study of primates, and paleontology is the study of fossils, likewise. But I did not elaborate this one. I have just given you what we are studying, but I did not discuss. I also did not discuss about familial, economic, or religion or developmental or any of this, historical, structural, isn't it? I also did not discuss about applied anthropology and action anthropology. I have just given you a overview. You get my point? I don't want to discuss all these things and bother you, but as I said yesterday, I would want to discuss what is anthropology and what we are studying about anthropology. So what is anthropology and what we are studying in anthropology. So this is what I have completed here. This is what I have discussed in today's class. I did not go into any of the details, isn't it? So introduction, no, I'll keep it as an introduction. What do you say? Iron, where is iron? Yes, you got my point, iron mandal. So I have just given you a overview of what is anthropology and what we are studying in anthropology. Any questions with respect to these two aspects, you can ask me. Any questions with respect to these two? What is anthropology? It's simply the study of human being. Over. But difficult to describe means we have written the scope. If you are describing all these things, it becomes a little bit more bigger thing, isn't it? Subject matter. We are studying all societies, no? Across all societies in the world. Both our society we are studying, outside society. Exotic means outside. Your own and other societies. Focus. You are focusing on micro aspects as well as macro aspects. Archaeology, yeah? Archaeology is the study of artifacts, tools, ecofacts, features and fossils. Why? Maybe you want to link this to forensic science, maybe paleo forensic science you can say. Yeah. Online students, yes. Any questions you have? Can you elaborate the meaning of? Yes, I just told you, no, I did not explain any of these because I have reserved it for later use. You get my point. So these applied and action anthropology, they are used synonymously, is the only term which I have given, which I did not elaborate. Okay. Yes. I did not elaborate any one of them. Okay. Don't come to a conclusion on your own, because it will take time. It will take time to explain all these things. Introduction, I want to keep it as an introduction. Yes. So after meaning scope, as per our schedule, tomorrow what we have to discuss? Marriage 2.3, socio-cultural anthropology. Then we will complete socio-culture. Then again we will visit these topics, isn't it? Yesterday you have written our class schedule. You have written in your book. Show me. You, Sanjana. So what is for tomorrow? No, you did not write it. Human being or human being on. Yes. So 1.1, 1.2 we have seen an overview. Tomorrow 2.3, same order. I have given you the schedule. We will follow the same order and we will complete it. Online students also I think have noted down. Yes. So which one? That I told you, no, meaning and scope only today. As per the schedule, only meaning and scope. In that one also, what we wanted to learn, if we have learned these two, that is sufficient, isn't it? So there are many classes now. So that's all for today. I'll see you all tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll get into deeper into the syllabus from marriage. I would ask you not to miss the classes from tomorrow. Yes, and I think all of you have come on time. I am happy for it. Same thing you continue for the rest of the time. Yes. No, from tomorrow we'll see. No, from tomorrow onwards, everything I'll guide you on one-page notes and then on answer writing and everything. Yes. Any other questions, online students? Is the voice clarity and the image everything fine, or you have any issues? Today I'm not giving you the question, Bhavya. We'll do it from tomorrow. Yes. Not Bhavya. We have Bhavya only. Yes. Any questions with respect to today's class? Okay. Voice clarity, image, everything is fine. Okay. Image with respect to board. Okay then. That's all for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.